Hi everyone and welcome. Today I'm doing a very exciting video. I'm doing my RiffSat Round 9 wrap up. Okay, so I read through all of my TBR in 3 or 4 days, and then I couldn't continue on in my bookshelf because I'd gotten to series that didn't have the first or whatever book of. So I then read library books, and I'm not going to talk about those, but yes, I'm going to talk about the ones that were in my TBR video and what I thought of them and why I read through them so quickly. So the first book I had was Strange Angels by Lily St. Crow, and I didn't have high hopes for this at all. I thought that it was pretty much going to be a copy of Vampire Academy. I did mention in that video she looks very much like Rose. So yeah, I didn't have high hopes. I ended up really enjoying it. I gave it 4 stars. It was a nice quick read. It was fun. It was different from Vampire Academy, and there isn't actually a lot of romance in this first book, which I actually really liked because I think you don't necessarily need romantic relationships to survive in this world. So yeah, I really liked it, and I'm hoping I can find the rest of the books in the library, but we'll see. If I can't, maybe I will just put them on my buy list. And then the next books I had were Sea Glass and Spyglass by Maria V. Snyder, and this would have finished off the Glass trilogy for me. I read 108 pages of Sea Glass, which is the second one, and I just didn't like it. I didn't really like the first book, but I thought I would give the rest of the series a go, because they do have very high ratings on Goodreads, and they're just not for me. The main character, Opal, she annoys me so much. She's so stupid at times. She makes the worst decisions, and yeah, I just didn't like it, so I didn't bother with this one. But it does mean that these are off my TBR now because I'm going to get rid of them. So yay! And then I read Touch of Power by Maria V. Snyder, and obviously I didn't really have high hopes for this one after I'd finished, or after I did after that. Being the same author and all, I ended up loving this, like, pretty much from, like, page 1. I loved it. This is more my thing. It's the main character, Avery, is a healer. It's a different world to that series, and I just liked it a lot more. So, but I do feel like Maria V. Snyder writes a lot of the same characters. Like, Poison Study I really liked. I didn't like the rest of the series, but I really liked Poison Study. And that was kind of similar. Yelena is very similar to Avery and some of the other characters in there. So yeah, I liked it, and I'm going to continue with this series, but yeah, I just feel like maybe Maria V. Snyder isn't for me. Or at least maybe the Chronicles of Aixa isn't for me. Yeah, we'll see. And then I think this was my favourite book that I read, and it was the one I was probably most worried about because I thought it was going to take me forever. It would have taken me like one night, but then it got to like 1 AM and I decided that I should go to bed. So I only had like 50 pages left at that point, but I was so tired. So I just read it in the morning, and that was Resistance by Owen Shears. And this is about a alternate World War II where Germany invades the UK, so the D-Day landings failed and Germany invades, and they get to this little town in Wales, just like one patrol, and there's the women there and all their husbands have gone missing overnight, and yeah, it was just really good. I love Wales, so, and I love World War II, so this was pretty much a given for me. But yeah, I really liked it, even more than I thought I would. it is a very slow book, and not a lot happens, but I really like that. So yeah, and there's also a movie of this that was made by the Welsh Film Council, I think, something like that. And I'm hoping I will get the chance to see that at some point. So yeah, would definitely recommend that. And then the last one I have was Severed Heads, Broken Hearts by Robin Snyder, and I didn't even try this one. It got to the point where after I finished Resistance that this was my next read, and I just didn't want to pick it up. It's about this guy named Ezra who he wrecks his knee in a car accident or something like that, and it's all about the front, it's all it's like a John Green novel, and I was like, I don't really want to read that anymore. So yeah, it's going in my sell pile. So yeah, there we go, that was my Ribs Out wrap up. Let me do this thing. Let me know if you've read any of these books. And yeah, let me know if your wrap up is up already, and I will go watch it because I do love watching Ribs Out wrap ups. So yeah, there it is. I will see you all again next week with a video that isn't going to be about books. So that's all I'm going to say. I'll see you guys then.